you guys doing, man? It's Joe D, and welcome to the Share a Beer Show. Today is show 638. Today is Saturday, February 5th. Happy birthday, Aaron.
Yeah.
Big Hank, man. It was his birthday today. He's, 1 year away from being no longer with us, right?
Yeah, just over a year.
Yeah.
I just looked it up, January 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
So today it was his birthday, or would have been his birthday. So
Yep.
I thought it was fitting. Very first weekend of February, Black History Month, to talk about, at least just show respect to Big Hank. Celebrate a celebrity birthday for once instead of all the deaths, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
But you're celebrating a birthday of a dead guy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bob. That was a little reality, right? Yeah. Exactly. That was. How's the sound effects, guys? The sound effects.
Good. Yeah, they work. They work
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a little reality right there, didn't?
Yeah.
Hey, I do see a not Canadian in here. Pull up, dog.
Yeah, I can't see whose face is superimposed on there.
Yeah, that part is a little too small on the. Yeah. That. Dogs are here.
Reggie Steele Jr. Have a feeling that's not the real Fat Reggie.
Right. Just a little.
Probably not. Yeah.
That is his picture, though. That is him. That's a picture of him.
But just right, like the rest of us that happen to be on there. It might or might not be the real one. Yeah.
I was going to say, talking about Hank Aaron, it reminds me down in Atlanta at the location of the old Fulton County Stadium, which is where he hit his 715th home run, which is now torn down and they moved and all that. But they have the section of wall in the outfield where the ball went over that they saved. It's like in the middle of the parking lot. It's got a fence around it. Yeah, like a little memorial. Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, they saved like a 20-foot section of wall, which was where the ball went over, and did that. So yeah, kind of cool. If you're ever in Atlanta, that's something and you're a baseball fan, it's worth checking out.
Cracking open a left-hand brewing. I'm all left-hand today, guys. So I did not do that on purpose. 3 beers today, all from left hand, but having the Galactic Cowboy Nitro Imperial, if anybody has had this.
I have not even seen that one.
9% ABV, 45 IBUs, or IBUs to some people. Good to go from the can, it says. Like a pro in a glass, though, right? From our hand to yours, Left Hand Brewing. And thank you to Left Hand for liking my photos of your stuff on Instagram. But yeah, here is the latest from them. Again, I have noticed that Rod J happens to be in the Guinness area of he shot a photo outside the Guinness over there in Maryland, and oh, this is smooth, man. None of you guys have had this, really?
No, I've not seen that one.
No,
I'm not a nitro guy, Joe. You enjoy nitros a lot more than I do. I'll tell you that.
I've had the left hand. I've had the nitro milk stout, and then the peanut butter chocolate nitro one. They had they had peanut butter chocolate nitro. Yeah, which is pretty good. So those are really the only 2 nitros I've had, and they do a ton, but we just don't get a lot of them here. So.
Oh, yeah. This one's pretty good. Not too boozy, a little boozy, but not too bad. The nitro, I would say, makes it more tolerable. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, it would be a little harsh without the nitro. The nitro smooths it out a little bit. Gives it that creaminess.
Yeah. So Here's a dumb question: do all the nitros come with a widget or some
No,
form of?
as a matter of fact, this is one of them. No
Okay.
widget here. Yeah, not all of them do. So this one, thank you for asking that. Let me see. Interesting enough, this is still 13.65 fluid ounces. 404 milliliters.
So there's got to be something. It's not a widget. Is there anything in the bottom of the can?
There does, yeah. It's on the middle here.
Yeah, that's taken out a couple ounces of fluid capacity because it's got
Yeah, inside you can see a little. What I do like about Left Hand, there's always a little detail with them somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So on the little pull tab, there is the hand.
Yeah,
and how cool the detail in that little hand is kind of cool. On the
you got to open it with your left hand.
Well, don't we all?
Yeah.
All of us, but all of us except Coach.
Yeah.
Which explains a lot. Right?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Save the money on therapy, Coach. We got it all figured out for you.
We figured it all out. Yeah, exactly.
You bastards.
What did you pour, Coach? What did you pour?
I actually poured a Let's Be Homies.
Oh,
it's a hazy IPA, but here's the cool thing: it's a collaboration between Stone and Deschutes.
Oh, is it really?
It is, yeah. So it's basically like it's like joking cross pollination, but yeah, it's 7.5.
That's got to be a first time collab, right? I think that's kind of.
I can remember, yeah.
Stone,
and they're both heavy hitters.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, right? Stone being out. Is Stone out of Northern Cal or
San Diego?
Escondido, right? Escondido, yeah.
North San Diego, Escondido, yeah.
North San Diego. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. And Deschutes, of course, being out of Oregon, so that's pretty interesting right there.
Yeah, so let's be homies.
Yeah, so what do you think?
It's interesting. It's bitter and kind of mild at the same time, so it's not bad. I do it again. And it's definitely on the fruity side, so it's pretty good. 7.5, yeah.
Mango-ish, tangerine.
More citrus, more orangey, lemony, more citrus for sure, and then definitely a little more bitter than I thought, but it's not bad.
That sounds good. What kind of bitterness? Like a citrus or like a grassy? Is it?
No, like a grapefruit kind of bitterness.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I could deal with some of that. Yeah, definitely like that. That Budweiser Nitro, and you know what? That Budweiser Nitro was actually pretty decent, right? Did anybody else have that?
I don't even know if I've seen it yet.
Mm-mm.
Nobody else had it.
No.
That took the wind out of my sails. Wow, that was a buzzkill. Nobody else had that?
I didn't even know that such a thing existed. I apologize.
Yeah, it was. Don't you remember me having it though, right? The Budweiser Nitro. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to look this up.
Budweiser Nitro.
Yeah, they came out with it.
What could the possible flavor profile be on that?
Yeah, here it is. On Beer Advocate, of all the places, is the first place that popped up. You imagine that? When's the last time we referenced Beer Advocate on this damn show? Let me see here. So let me stop my previous screen share.
That used to be our go-to for the longest time.
Yeah, it seems like ages ago though.
Untapped smashes them big time.
So here is a look at the can. You remember me having it now?
Yeah, I do know. Yep.
Yeah,
and they still sell it. I'm pretty sure they still sell it. But it's actually pretty good if you get a chance to get your hands on it. It's smooth. It's actually pretty good. I mean, look at it. Gets a 78 on Beer Advocate.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a pretty decent
C
score.
plus, to C plus beer. Yeah.
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 It's better than regular Bud, if you ask me.
Hmm.
It's better than regular. Let me see if I can get a better image of it. Yeah, here. Yeah, see, that's the pack. That's the 12 pack. Come on. It's taking you so long. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay.
I don't know why I didn't know that was nitro though. Had no clue it was a nitro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's because, I don't know. It says it on the bottle, on the box.
I did.
I don't know.
I just saw Budweiser. I thought it was like the throwback. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, it's not. But it was actually. I think it's better. Like if I was gonna buy Budweiser, I'd buy the Nitro Gold. Like it's better.
Well, anything to alter the taste.
Yeah.
Anything that does that makes it better.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
And you know why? Because Budweiser can be kind of sweet, like especially
Yeah.
it can be kind of sweet, man.
Yeah,
All that rice.
it is sweet. I didn't think it was sweet back, 30, 40 years ago when I was drinking, but now if I drink it, it's sweet. Yeah. It's really sweet. Yeah. And not in a good way.
Not in a good. Yeah, it's not like sweet, man. Like,
Yeah.
no, it's not that kind of sweet. No. And see like this. I don't know that this is the real guy.
Jesus Christ!
I don't know if that's the real guy.
No.
I mean, something tells me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Once again, it's the real guy in the picture.
But something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, call me crazy here, but I'm not so sure that's.
That's great.
Yeah, I don't know. So, what are you drinking, Mark?
I'm going to show you what I'm drinking, but I've got a joke first. Okay.
Oh boy!
So just to set, I'm setting this up. Okay.
Does it have to do with snow?
Yeah. No. But it's almost as good. It's almost maybe I don't know. We'll see. What you guys have to tell me. So, what did the hot chick say to the horny old man hitting on her in a bar?
Oh my God!
No idea.
No, that was my guess. Oh my God!
She said, I am not going home with you, and I am definitely not going to touch your old chub."
That's great.
So there we go.
Right? Yeah.
Old chub Scotch ale from Oscar Blues.
Hell yeah!
So yeah. The boss didn't laugh when I tested the joke on the boss. She said she just shook her head. So.
And
Hey, I like
said,
it.
hey, it's perfect to tell on the show.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Oh, I'm going to
And I
share
said,
that.
if you
Nice.
shake your head, then that's a perfect joke for the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're intelligent and thinking out of it critically. I'm talking to a bunch of old guys that think they're 12.
Now this one is accurate. I think this is the guy. Something tells me this is
Pencils. What did the pencil say to the train? Yeah, there you go.
Oh, right? Yeah. Yeah, something tells me that is the guy. Yeah. So now we can relax. Okay. RELAX. Right? So what do you think of now that you whipped out your chub on camera there?
What do I think of my old chub? Well, pretty darn good. Kind of creamy.
Kind of thick, right?
Thick.
And
It's
black.
got some body to it. Got some body to it. It's good head. It's kind of smoky, slightly chewy.
Yeah.
And it stands up well. How about that?
And it stands up very well. Very well. Yeah, if I do say so myself.
Okay.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
No, this is, I mean, for Scotch ale, this is one of the best. This is one of the best ones. Yeah, it's definitely this one and Dirty Bastard from Founders is a good Scotch ale, and then Monday Night Brewing does a Drafty Kill here in Atlanta, which is pretty good too. So
and Kilt Lifter here in the Phoenix area is a decent session. A decent session.
Yeah, this is 8%. So this is a good solid Scotch ale. So
to me, that's the thing with Scotch ales, and unique-ish to the Kilt Lifter that's here in Phoenix, because it's a session Scotch ale. Like you just don't see. I don't feel like you see too many.
What is it, like 6%, 6.5%, something like that?
I think it's 5.5 or 6.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's definitely that's an all day Scotch ale there. Yeah,
definitely on the lower end. It's as far as ABV, but as a Scotch ale, it fares pretty decently, especially when you can just one right after another. Them bad boys,
Yeah. Well, as long as you get some of that caramel and that kind of smoky, little slightly smoky flavor from the malt, that's what makes a Scotch ale.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
What's caramel? Is that the same thing as caramel?
Caramel.
Yeah, you never had her before.
Justice, pretty close. They're all a little different, but caramel is slightly sweeter than caramel.
Exactly. Boom. Right. Yeah. So let me share real quick here. The special releases went to my favorite brewery today. Let me see. Let me stop this screen share. Do another one. I'll share the screen, my photos with you from some special releases that I got today. Let me see here. There we are. These are the 3 I got from Tombstone Brewing Company. Their Mexican coffee, and the mustache is the style of the Mexican beer. So you've got the Mexican coffee, the mustache is made of coffee beans, the Mexican hot chocolate is in the middle, and the mustache is a chili pepper, and the Mexican vanilla, the mustache is vanilla beans. So they're all 10%, all bombers. Pretty darn good. I had, of course, samples of all of them today at Tombstone, what they call Tombstone North here in Phoenix. If you come to Phoenix, in my opinion, you have to go to Tombstone to try some of their fantastic beers, man.
Now, is it a full brewery or just a tasting room?
Full brewery.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. So they expanded then. Yeah, that's good.
And this is a look at the pretty cool urinals in the bathroom there.
Recycling the kegs,
recycling. I won't stay on that photo because it is a urinal, for Christ's sake. Like, who in the hell wants to stare at a urinal? But it's just kind of cool that they use the kegs for urinals. Yeah, just a little extra little touch there. You're like, oh, okay, yeah. I think
that's a bidet. You sit on that. That's a bidet, Joe. That's not a urinal.
Oh,
sit on that. Yeah.
Supposed to sit on
a beer day. A beer day.
Hey, you got your
beer day. Oh, hey, look at that. Yeah, that's get that little sound effect going there for him. That was a lot of effort. Whoa. What the hell? Yeah, that.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Well, with a name like Modstrabator, he'd probably know.
Wow, that was
in response to the brief Frankie Goes to Hollywood discussion.
Oh yes, relax and moderating the comments.
The singer Holly Johnson. Yeah.
Hey, enjoying an African American Imperial Dark Stout this evening.
In celebration of Black History Month.
Right, in celebration, exactly. Right. Yeah. That's what he's having right there. And you know what? And since the championship games were last weekend, we haven't had a chance to discuss those. So what do you think of, or what did you think of the playoffs to this point? NFL playoffs to this point, man. The games last weekend. Any opinions on the two games last weekend, NFC and AFC championships?
I'll disqualify myself.
I'll go for. Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say I watched a little bit, but I thought they were both pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like the playoffs were pretty good overall this year. I mean, it was nice to see the week before, a lot of the number one seeds getting upset a little bit, and then but both games last week were pretty good. I didn't watch all of them, but I watched bits and pieces of both, and it seemed like they were competitive.
Mm-hmm.
For as long as I can remember, Joe, I've heard this from numerous people. The last 2 to 3 weeks are the best playoff games people have seen ever. These were just fantastic games, and the two games last week were both extremely awesome.
Yeah.
It was a nail biter with your Rams. I was like, holy cow, man, they're going to win. They're going to lose. They're going to win. They're going to lose. And that was great. What a great game.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I hate with the Rams games. I don't want to see close games. I want us to kick some ass and go home, right? I want it as boring as possible. I want to feel absolutely secure the whole game. I want to feel 1,000% secure that we're gonna win this game. And I just never had that damn feeling, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my God. So, but amazing games, really. The whole playoffs has been just really good, man. It could the overall quality of football I feel like we're getting is pretty sky high, man. And I have to say, right here, man, when the Rams picked up Beckham, I thought, you gotta be kidding me with this guy. What are they thinking with this guy? And I gotta tell you, man, he's fallen right into place, done everything and then some that they've asked of him in the community. He's been a stand-up guy, helping out kids quite a bit and stuff like that. He's really impressed me, man. I couldn't have been more wrong about him. Or it's probably a little bit of that. Plus, I think the kid has just matured a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I think just has some change. But I think the coaching staff and some of the vets that we have on the team already that have been to a previous Super Bowl recently didn't go our way, of course, against the GOAT again, but he's really been a stand-up guy, man, so far. So I'm looking forward to next weekend, man, to see how that fares out. What do you think of Burrow, though, man? This guy is a stud, isn't he? What do you think about this guy, man?
He's A+. He's up there with your quarterback, man. He's A+. He's a stud. So I'm a big Herbert fan, and I think this Burrow guy is going to be just as great as Mahomes, and he's up there. He's good.
Yeah. If he can stay healthy, it's going to be him and Mahomes, kind of battle, and and then maybe Stafford as well. Stafford's a little older, but Mahomes, battling it out for the next 10 years.
Yep.
I think out of the young guys, you've got the Chargers quarterback. I'm forgetting his name. Herbert. I think Herbert, if he can get his attitude under control, he has a little bit of an attitude, but if he can, a little maturity happens there. Herbert, you've got Mahomes. The quarterbacks like Stafford and Carr, and they're good right now, but they've got some miles on them already. You know what I'm saying? They've got a limit. But of the cats that are from the last 2 or 3 years or rookies right now, you've got this guy from the Bengals. Doggone it,
Burrows.
Burrows. The Chargers quarterback. You've got Kansas City's quarterback that are really tearing it up, and New England. That quarterback from New England is Mr. Reliable, man, and he had a hell of a rookie season. He had a damn good rookie season himself. It's just Burrows is well, he's a second year guy, right? So yeah, that I think that out of the rookies, I think that I'm forgetting his name too from the Patriots. That
I can't remember his name either off the top of my head.
oh my god,
But we're in a unique position right here, guys. I don't know if you realize this, but we're watching Baum's quarterback go out with Roethlisberger, and I know Mark's a Steelers fan. We're watching basically all the GOATs of the last 10 to 15 go. Brady's gone, Roethlisberger's gone, Breeze left last year, and then it's due time for Rodgers to leave, right? So all these GOATs are leaving, but we're getting this new class of GOATs. So it's kind of it's something cool. We've never really seen this many go out that are great and this many coming in that are great. So
there's a real nice even flow
of
talent of and stars coming in and out of the league. You can see stars that are kind of already there, already middle of their career, if you will. Aaron Donald being one of them from the Rams, like stars like that, guys that have been around 5, 6, 7 years already. And they're starting, they're going to continue to grow in their careers. But the guys that are above that are retiring or cycling out in the next year or two. And then this rookie class, man, these guys are coming in, they're studs, man. You've got that guy from Dallas. Who was that rookie from Dallas that is just kicking ass right off the bat, right? That defensive end, that defensive lineman from Dallas. You remember him?
I do. I don't know his name. I don't know why I'm blowing so many blanks right now, but yeah.
I ain't gonna phrase it that way. You
drawing.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Blowing,
I mean, you know what I'm saying? We accept. Hey, you.
I can't even recover from that. Yeah.
That was. Hey, that's your words, pal.
Consider yourself on the list.
I mean, it's we're not.
We're blowing blanks in Idaho. Leave me alone.
Hey, right, Bum? Tell him. Hey, if there's anybody. Oh yeah,
blowing blanks. Billy D.
yeah. Billy D can fill us in, man. You let us know right now what.
Billy D's a little bit confused. He thought we were playing the match game for a second here. He heard Coach blows blanks.
God damn it.
Yeah. Matter of fact, that should be the new show title, right? Coach blows blanks. Is that?
Gosh. That's great.
How do you, Coach? Just to delay the malt liquor report, just a tad. Coach, how do you say that in your native language there?
You don't. You get your hand chopped off for saying that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you get your hand chopped off. So
good.
And then you really blow blanks.
Yeah, then you're really blowing some blanks there. Yeah, exactly. So what are you drinking there, Billy D? What's the latest?
Hey, tonight's malt liquor. This was a borderline game day decision here.
Oh boy.
We do not have much of a report. We don't have much of a report this week. Seems to be a malt liquor shortage. There's a malt liquor video shortage. Not the best week, but we got a few.
Is it a shortage due to COVID? Is it a COVID? Can we blame this shortage?
There's a flat shortage on 40. So
yeah.
But, so I'm not gonna, since we don't have a huge report here, I'm not gonna drink.
Or wait a minute, is the shortage due to supply chain? Is it supply chain issues? Is that what's happening with the malt liquor report? Is that what's?
I think it's all of the above. Oh, we gotta light the light here.
Oh yeah, light the light.
The drinking lamp is
Come
lit.
on, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, all right.
Okay. And if you recall, last week we had a craft malt liquor on here, the 40 Hands. We have another one this week. Although looking at it, you might not think it's a craft malt liquor at first glance. Look what we have here.
Oh, look at that. You got to look carefully.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised I wonder if they've gotten a cease and desist letter.
I went to the brewery to purchase this. When I went to Winchester this past autumn, I took a side trip to the brewery. It's Pizza Boy Brewing, and they have a lot of beers out, and they sell them around here. This never turned up here. So I decided to drive to the brewery. It's actually a brewery within a restaurant. It's called Al's of Hampton, and it's in Enola, PA, and they got great pizza, cool restaurant. But when I went up and picked up my quantity that I bought of this, and I bought more than I care to admit, I was talking to the guy, and I was filling him in on the whole malt liquor culture on YouTube, and he was fascinated by it. And I forgot to ask him if they were worried about any kind of copyright infringement.
Yeah.
It is as close as you can get, although it doesn't say 800 on it. That is one thing.
Yeah.
But other than that, the crowns, everything, the lettering.
Yeah.
You know what, Bum? I'm kind of wondering now. It's got to be. There's very few actual craft breweries that brew a malt liquor, right? I mean, how many is there? I mean,
correct. I've had like 6 of them, and there have been others. They're done, for novelty purposes.
Yeah,
more than anything.
I've never actually personally seen one.
And,
I mean, other than that there's a big brand out there that makes a.
I had the Rogue Daddy's Little Helper. Was that officially a malt liquor or not?
It was labeled malt liquor, but I actually think it was more of a craft beer. It tasted like craft beer, if I recall.
Yeah,
it said malt liquor on it, but I don't think
it was like 7 or 8 years ago when I had that.
Yeah. So. Now this is one of the very rare malt liquors, and I believe this is number 58. Different now, since I started. This might possibly be the first one that I have consumed previous to having it on the show. Normally, I like to be surprised when I drink them. I like to react in real time. But this one, I had already had one, so I kind of knew what I was getting into. I knew what to expect. So
that one's what we would consider, quote, safe rabbit ear.
This is nowhere near as good as the craft I had last week, the 40 Hands from 4 Points Brewing. This is nowhere near as good, although I have to say it's a little older. It's from autumn. Not that should make a difference with.
Now, okay, so one question, possibly two. Since there's pizza on the label, does it either one taste like pizza, or would you pair it with pizza?
Well, it certainly doesn't taste like pizza. It I like pizza. Just had them earlier today. It does not taste like pizza. As for pairing it with pizza, it might actually be doable. And like I said, that restaurant that the brewery is tied in with, that seems to be all they sell is pizza. And obviously Pizza Boy Brewing is the name of the brewery. They had it on tap when I purchased this. And I really thought about trying it on tap, but I had a lot of driving to do, so I didn't do it. So yeah, it's This is not one of the best craft malt liquors I've ever had, but the label makes up for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The labeling is cool, and at this point, if they get a cease and desist, we don't care because you've already had it.
Yeah,
And
that's right. You already had it. Yeah.
we care.
But yeah, I really did regret when after I left saying, why didn't I ask that guy if he was worried about them getting in trouble for that?
Yeah.
And I have so much of this stuff. If anybody out there wants to trade for a local craft beer from your area, I'll be more than happy to send you.
Now, Mark, what does that say for the level of quality of this beer when you're literally offering it up?
I don't know. All I'm saying, Bum, is we'll be up there in a few months, and I'll have the Subaru so we can make a trade.
There's already at least 2 in your package.
Whether I like it or not.
In your beer box, there's already a couple in there.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 10 weeks from now. We'll be up there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Okay. Well, it's gonna.
Well, maybe I'm not looking forward to that beer, but I'm looking forward to going up to Pittsburgh.
Well, it'll be aged even further by the time you get it, so it's going to be really good.
Yeah.
So, we will get to the Poultry malt liquor news this week. First up is 40-ounce Fear, who's coming off of dry January. So, he's made a few videos so far.
Now, you've done dry January in the past. What are your thoughts?
No, not me. I just did a couple years ago. I didn't call it dry February. It was just for the purpose of weight loss more than anything.
Okay, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. So, but this is 40-ounce Fear. He was at the dentist yesterday, and here's 40-ounce Fear giving some dental advice. So go to 4 minutes 15 seconds.
Wow, is that feels like a first getting dental advice from anybody from malt liquor. I mean, I would think they're just happy to have teeth.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, he said that he had to have some work done because when he was a kid, he had army dentists doing a lot of his dental work, and he said it was not the best. They weren't the best dentists. So,
I can vouch for that. Dear God,
yeah. So 4:15.
Okay, 4:15. I've also had what did Bloody Mary is what we called our dentist when I was in upstate New York. We nicknamed her Bloody Mary. Yeah, I got to go see Bloody Mary. Yeah, brutal.
That's right, folks. I did have a significant amount of cavities as a young child. I don't know why, if I just didn't like brushing my teeth or what. But I choose to believe that it is because I was not drinking 40-ounce malt liquor as a small child.
What? He chooses to believe that it was because he didn't drink.
So I guess he hasn't had any cavities since he started drinking malt liquor, I guess.
Right. So he got all those cavities filled. And no new cavities to report is what I think he's saying, right, Bum?
He will explain coming up here.
Because ever since I have been consuming 40-ounce malt liquor on a regular basis, I very rarely have any new cavities.
Very rarely doesn't say no cavities.
Yeah.
Right.
That means I have cavities, but very rarely.
The only time I have to have my teeth worked on is when it's one of these old piece of shit army dentist jobs that has to be fixed. So thank you, 40-ounce malt liquor, for providing me with strong, clean teeth, preventing cavities. 9 out of 10 dentists will tell you, drink 40-ounce malt liquor.
That's it.
So
9 out of 10 dentists approved.
Yeah, not next time you go to the dentist, according to 40-ounce, ask them for a recommendation for malt liquor is what he's saying.
Hey, which malt liquor should I drink to prevent cavities?
Right. Which one? Is it
I drink craft beer. I've never had a cavity in a day of my life, so I wouldn't know what that's like.
That's interesting. Who has you don't have any cavities?
Me?
Yeah.
I've never had one in my life.
Yeah. Mark, cavities?
Yeah, I've had like 8 or 9 over my life. Yeah. I haven't had one in 15 years, almost 20 years at this point. But yeah.
Cavities?
I have 3, and I have not had one for 40 years.
Yeah, see what I mean?
And I started drinking craft beer 6 years after my last cavity, so I could possibly say that craft beer prevents cavities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I already know craft beer prevents cavities.
Yes, it does.
I have no new cavities. I have had work on previous cavities. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I have had cavities in my life. Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, let me take my dentures out. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, never had cavities, but he's
never had teeth. My teeth pulled as a small child and have had dentures since the age of 6.
Exactly. If I had teeth, then I would have cavities. That's freaking wonderful. That's
and the other thing that keeps you cavity free if you keep blowing blanks, that helps too.
Yeah. Thanks for that. That was great. Yeah. Yeah. The more you blow blanks, then you prevent cavities, blowing blanks. I'll ask her if how.
Ben Moyer here, and of course I.
Oh
yeah.
All right, another saucy review.
Yeah, he's
Friday, right?
2 weeks in a row. This is from yesterday. He's living up to his promise
so far.
Okay. I like this. So, what do we think of this shot here, Mark? We have actually what I feel like is a higher resolution image, a better image, a slightly different frame of the same image from last week.
The camera is he's moved it over a little bit. He's got more of an angle across as opposed to head on. So I like that. He's got the fruit bowl in the front. It's promoting nutrition and health.
Yeah. I don't know if is this a humble brag right here when you have your eggplant looking thing here in the foreground? Is that a humble brag?
That might be some subtle subtle thing he's tossing.
His fruit's looking pretty swole.
Yeah, when you've got your big I don't have any idea what this is, but you got your eggplant looking thing kind of foreground. And then you've got your big ripe banana hanging off the side over here. I think that's a very humble brag.
Yeah, and then on the other side, then you got liquor. He's got some wine and stuff over there.
Wines, looks like some possible Tanqueray bottle.
Yeah, some gin or something there.
With Jack Daniels in the bottom.
Whiskey. That might be JD right here, huh? That might be some JD right here. Some rum, some other stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice kitchen table with a nice little setting here. All right, he's got some do you notice, Mark? It looks like some background lighting on the back wall here for accent light.
Yeah.
Look at him setting the stage here a little bit.
Is that not the light shining in from the other window? Maybe I don't know. I'm not sure.
Whatever it is, there's some light reflecting from down here up.
Yep. I see some baseboard heaters too. Yeah.
Well, that's reflective of the area he's in. But okay. So getting to the saucy review here now. I'm wondering, when you're doing reviews, you don't have to necessarily have an DOS suit on.
I guess he has chosen to carry over certain aspects of Saucy Saturday into his reviews, just for tradition's sake.
Yeah, so he does have a nice what do you call these athletics?
Polo.
Yeah. So he has a polo zip up which has the Adidas sort of look, right? He's in that same sort of theme. Truff, I've never had truff sauce.
Truffle, probably some sort of truffle sauce.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I like the labeling, the shape of the bottle. Everything looks cool so far. Absolutely.
And look, he's got once again the name of it in the title.
Yeah.
Yep.
He does a good review here, but there is one thing missing from this video that unfortunately that makes it a failure. See if you guys can figure it out during the course of playing it. Now, coming up here, you can, if you want to, Joe, you can advance to about a minute.
Okay.
And you guys will like this, I think, because he does kind of deviate from the normal saucy Saturday reviews. So yeah, he throws a little curve here eventually.
And let's go ahead
and he showed it earlier, and there's like the truffle sauce floating at the bottom of it, so it needs shaken up.
Not very vinegary.
Okay, right off the bat, I got to show much respect for actually taking off the cap to get a good nose of the actual, the sauce. I can appreciate that. Yeah, absolutely.
You can smell the chili paste. You can see here the oil's no longer visible.
Okay.
So we've shaken it pretty good.
So everything's
the
emulsified, right? Everything's emulsified. You've shaken it enough where it all mixes up well.
The chili paste comes out, and of course, you can smell a little bit of that truffle.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and try it on a nugget.
Oh boy.
Maybe we go ahead and try it on something else.
Whoa.
Gefilte fish.
Whoa.
Gefilte fish. Oh.
What? Oh my God. What the hell's happening here?
Wow.
What is that?
What the hell is gefilte fish?
Gefilte fish. It's a Jewish delicacy.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of gefilte fish?
No.
Yeah. Oh,
I've heard of such a thing, but I thought it was like a joke.
No, it's like it looks totally gross, but it's apparently pretty tasty, I guess.
I've never tried.
I've never had it either.
A Jewish delicacy is hummus. This is like weird.
Hummus.
Hummus.
Hummus is weird too.
Okay, let's see what happens here. I'm ready.
Oh boy. Oh. Dude, there is nothing about that that makes me want to put.
Gefilte fish? What the
look at that slimy thing. Oh, he can't even get it out of the bottle.
Very thick sauce.
I feel like I'm watching.
There you go. There's some right there.
All right. Oh,
Gefilte fish.
He's going all in on this bad boy. That's a whole lot of. I gotta give it to him. That's whatever in the hell that is. He's put a lot of that sauce on there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dripping back in the jar. Oh,
this is disgusting.
Oh, that. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Apparently, I'm uncultured, but I looked it up, and it's like some sort of weird fish gelatin.
Yeah.
It's a fish gelatin?
It's like white fish. It's like fermented and it's got a gelatinous kind of texture to it.
Maybe I'm uncultured. I don't know, but that will never go inside of me. And I've had some.
What? Can we quote that?
Well, I was just going to reference the shit I said earlier. But anyway, that's disgusting.
I was too. That's exactly where I was going.
Me too.
Wow. I
Some more
wouldn't
on there.
even do what Coach has done to this fish.
Wow.
I swear to
It's
God,
got
I've
some
never.
heat on it.
And look at the name brand on that jar. What what is that? Yahunda? What is that? Yahunda?
Yeah, never gonna try it. Yeah.
I gotta admit, I don't know if you could offer me enough money to try this. This looks disgusting.
And it's funny, when I watched this, my first thought was, if I'm ever anywhere and I see a jar of gefilte fish, I might purchase it for the first time. It has me curious.
I would try a little bit just to say I tried it.
Yeah.
But like during Passover and that type of thing, in our local Costco, they sell like 5-gallon jars of gefilte fish.
Yeah.
So, like,
to me, that's the difference. To me, that you know what, real quick, to me, that's the difference from living in the West and living in the East. Like there's not. You remember a while back having Neri on here, I was asking all these Jew questions because I hear Jew stuff all the time, and I don't know about Jews. I literally know nothing about Jew. Everything I know about Jews is from watching Seinfeld, right? Or listening to some sort of talk show radio host, right? I don't know. Name the talk show radio host that's not Jewish. I mean, they're all Jewish, right?
And anything you've learned, Joe, I hope you didn't learn from watching Whoopi Goldberg on The View.
Yeah.
Anti-Semitic. Oh, yeah. All that.
God, right?
That was terrible.
God, that just happened. Someone's suspended right now. So I am fascinated by some of this stuff. Honestly, I am. I really. Well, Bum knows when I was in Pittsburgh, Bum was pointing some folks out, and I was like, "Oh my God, Jews!" Right?
We were in Squirrel Hill when we were outside Jerry's Records, Mark.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The boss laughed at that. She goes, "What did he just say?" I said, "Yeah." He says, "Look, Jews." And it was Saturday, and they were out walking, right? Yeah.
Right. Okay. Look, it's literally quaint too. I had people come to Albuquerque when I was in Albuquerque, and they were like, "Yo, seriously, between us, I want to see some Indians." I'm like, "Not a problem. Got them on every corner here. I can show them to you." There they are. Those are Indians? Yeah. Well, they look like Mexicans. Well, I don't know what you expected, but there they are. Whatever. What do you think? They walk around with feathers, son? Like, that doesn't happen. But
what is it that Joe saw? Was he Amish or like a Hasidic Jewish?
Literally,
Hasidic.
Yeah, with the rolls.
And
the outfit. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's literally religious.
Yeah.
A religious. You know,
there's a musician, Mattis Yahoo, who I enjoy. That's his culture. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I was not raised it. Okay, for example, like what you said, Mark, I have no flipping idea when Passover is. You know what I'm saying? Just the fact that you know when it is.
Yeah.
If it wasn't mentioned on this show or to me specifically, I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not part of the culture. Just like Mexican things over here, which is very much part of my environment, wouldn't necessarily be something that Bum gets in Pittsburgh, for Christ's sake. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
XYZ Mexican thing so it's a matter of your environment. So I am fascinated by these things.
Yeah.
So to me, I mean, that looks like what he pulled out of the jar looks like some kind of really tight dumpling or something.
You know what it looks like? You know what it looks like if you're not Jewish? If you're Jewish and you're looking at someone out Mexican making menudo, I mean, same. It's probably the same type of thing. You're like, oh my God, people eat that stuff.
Like, no. You would wonder why people are eating menudo for real.
Because it cures hangovers,
right? What? You know?
Yeah. But it's the same. It's the same thing. It's just
Yeah.
But I know nothing. I literally know nothing about you. I am fascinated by Judaism because it's the one culture that's a religion, right? I mean, what other culture is a religion, right? It's like, is it a religion or is it a race? Like, it's that one it's that one thing that, right?
Ask Whoopi.
That's Whoopi, yeah.
It's fascinating to me. So,
Yeah.
and I know nothing about it. So I ask questions all the time. I sound like a blabbering idiot because I know nothing about it. So after hearing you say that, Bum, about this product, I am a little fascinated by it. I do kind of, after you saying that, I am wondering
Yeah.
what.
Well,
Mark,
it's like a white fish that's been,
Jarred.
bottled basically.
From what I read, I think it's like minced and then it's re-encased in fish skin like a sausage almost.
Yeah.
Okay, so it would be, God, what do we have that would be like that? What would I be used to that?
My ex-wife used to make a lot of Filipino food. They had a fish oil. It's called patis. It's fish oil, fish sauce. They have in LA and San Diego. And it stinks, but it tastes pretty good. But that's the only thing I could think that might be
fish sauce. Fish sauce is good. Yeah.
It is, but it's very.
It is
smell of it is off-putting.
Yeah. But you mix it in with some good meat and spices. It comes out really
delicious.
good. Yeah.
Very delicious.
So no, it would I think the similar thing, Joe, would probably be like tripe. Not texturally, I think it's pretty similar.
Do you really? Yeah, because I hate tripe. So I'm just.
Well, I love tripe. But you know why tripe is so good, Mark? And a lot of people won't try it because you know what tripe is. Tripa.
It's the intestine, yeah.
Right. But in the Mexican culture, as Joe knows, they throw so much spices and they cook it for a long time and it marinates that it takes on those other flavors.
Oh yeah, no, it tastes good. It's just the texture. For me, it's The flavor was fine. The few times I've had it, I've eaten it, but the flavor was great, but the texture just wasn't. Yeah.
Right. I'm the same guy that likes the fat on a ribeye too, though. So that's me. So.
Yeah,
I love that.
Very, very interesting though. But hearing Bum say that, I'm leaning. I am curious. I have to admit.
Okay. Well, you know what that means. We need to do a Sherber show where we each try gefilte fish on the show. We have to pair it with a beer.
And that we're gonna have to look up gefilte fish. I swear to God.
You can get it at anybody can get gefilte fish. Yeah, it's all over the place now.
Amazing, amazing flavor.
Is it funky? Does it smell funky? Does it have a?
I think it does.
I would imagine it would.
It's got to be salty, very salty.
Salty. I picture salty. Yeah,
it's like a brine, I think.
Definitely hotter.
But I could definitely see hot sauce going on that. That would be a good pairing, actually.
Okay.
That could spread.
It's kind of similar, like oysters. I mean, you put a hot sauce on if you do raw oysters, you put a little hot sauce on there. Yeah.
You're not helping me at all.
In fact,
I love oysters.
Oh,
me too.
I can eat those all day.
Yeah, that's not helping at all.
A little horseradish and Tabasco sauce on a shooter.
No,
slip them down.
Losing.
Like overpowering.
Okay, now we're getting closer to the end of the video here. Have you guys noticed something wrong with the video yet?
He just spilt a little
bit.
No.
That's acceptable.
Wow.
He
never put any on the nuggets.
Well, that's true, but I wouldn't say that's something missing. So something missing from the video.
I mean, the spices.
Oh, malt liquor.
He didn't.
No malt liquor.
He didn't dip.
No malt liquor.
Yeah.
He didn't dip it, and there's no malt liquor.
You know what the thing is? We didn't really miss the malt liquor.
That is true. Yeah, that's.
But yeah, I mean, if it's a saucy Friday, Saturday, you've got to be drinking malt liquor at some point along the way.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, that is part of the enjoyment of the videos.
Is it though? If he switches it to a saucy Friday, Does it have to have malt liquor? I don't know.
Well, it doesn't
Maybe
have to, but I think malt liquor. Now that's one of the drawbacks of one of the few drawbacks of Moeller being the new sauce boss. I'm telling you, the absence of Saucy Saturday is going to deprive us of a lot of material from now on.
Yeah.
Moeller doesn't have any problem getting the cap off. Moeller doesn't spill it all over his jacket.
Yeah.
You know what? I think you're right, Bum. Already, this is 2 sauce reviews we've had in a row, and there's been too much respect going back and forth, right?
Yeah.
And we had actually, how many times do we have like a deep discussion on stuff that we actually learned from the review? Like, and dying to try something next. Like, I am actually curious about this Gefilte. I
think we need to do it on the show.
I'm willing.
Yeah, I think Gefilte. We could do Gefilte. What show 6?
And actually, let me show you something else here, Bum. He actually puts notes in here.
Yeah,
here's the pour. So he put notes in here. So
it's like a review. It's like a written review. Yeah,
it's a legitimate. So here's where he got it, how much it was, plus tax, size of the bottle. I mean,
much more professional. Yeah.
Yeah, and he rated it. He puts the rating in here, 4 chairmans. I mean,
yeah, he didn't officially put up the 4 chairmans on screen, though. I was disappointed about that.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't do that?
No.
So now you actually have to check his notes, because he's actually putting
got tasting notes in the description.
You ain't getting no written notes from the chairman.
Now, does he have links? Does he have links to merch like we do? Oh, by the way, if you like what you're seeing here, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and ding, hit that bell for notifications.
That's right.
And we got new merch coming out soon.
We have new merch coming out soon. Yes.
And all our individual PayPal addresses are listed below. Just send us money.
Yeah, send us money.
And
support the channel.
And thank you to all our Patreons.
Yes.
I can't believe I never heard that word before, Joe. And Mark and Bum knew what that fish was.
Gefilte fish, yeah.
No, you go to any ethnic deli, and even in Pocatello, you'll probably find gefilte fish in a bottle somewhere.
No, you know what? Mark, you're 1,000% correct, because we have large retired communities here.
Yep.
And
you got a lot of Midwestern people that are Jewish. Yeah.
So
they like their gefilte fish. They may not celebrate the Sabbath, but they're dang sure gonna eat their gefilte fish.
I love this. Actually, I love this because I have been wanting to know more about that culture, and that, saying, so like anything that I can learn. So I will try it, and then I'll let you know how disgusting it was. You know what I'm saying?
I say we do it on the show.
We kind of should. Okay. Okay. As soon as the malt liquor report's over, I'm taking a deep dive into this Gefilte fish. I swear to God.
Want to do it when Passover starts?
Well, I have no idea when Passover is. When is Passover?
It's about, I think it's end of March. I think so.
We could take a deep dive into it. Yeah. So I've got another link here, right?
Yeah, this is Moeller once again. Now, the reference he makes here, if you for people who tuned in last week, remember the A-bomb. Was in the chat, the A-bomb from the TTC. So he addresses the A-bomb here. You can just play it from the beginning, Joe.
Look at this. And more Yahunda? Is that how you say it? Yahunda? Is that how you'd say it? Yahunda?
Welcome to Joe D's show, the most racist show on YouTube.
I know, right? It sounds awful, right?
Joe, I'm uncultured. I apologize.
Joe, if you keep making that sound, you might hawk up a gefilte fish.
Right, I might actually taste one. Yeah.
Pleasures in life.
Oh, look at it's got it. It looks like it has that like gelatin type of texture on the top of the jar, man.
Can we get a link, please? Thank you.
Stay tuned, Joe.
Good times.
Oh,
Fuck your 49ers, A-bomb.
yeah. Ah! Right out of the jar. Oh,
Hey, Joe, can we get a link if you don't mind?
oh yeah, yeah. Hold on a second. Yeah, man, whew,
Gefilte.
man, gefilte fish.
Why are they saying gefilte?
It's just the way it's pronounced.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, whew.
Oh no.
Wow.
I'm gonna throw up.
It to me it's if it look okay. I've had what is quote unquote really good tuna fish jarred, not canned. And to me, that's what it looks like. Because when you pull one of those really good pieces of tuna out of that jar, it looks like that. It has that. I suppose none of you guys have had.
Best in one, too.
Hey, look who we got back here. How you doing, pal?
Oh, just been busy working weekends. Haven't been able to get in.
But you've been in the chat because we've seen you. We had you on screen here.
The last weekend I was working.
Oh, okay. Okay. What about gefilte fish? What's your feelings on gefilte fish? Have you had such a thing?
I never knew such a thing existed. What the hell is it?
Boom! See, we're not alone. There's three out of 5 people have never even heard it.
It looks freaking gross. I don't even know what the hell Moeller is eating.
I have no idea either. I'm curious though. I'm curious.
Hey, Joe.
Yes.
You're talking to somebody that lives in a state where people of origin from Norway take
dude,
perfectly good cod
and jar it.
Cod. No,
ferment it. They ferment the hell out of that stuff. Are you kidding me?
They soak it in poisonous lye for like a month.
Yeah, they do. Oh, it's
disgusting. Then they take care of all that and they cook it, and by the time it's ready for eating, it's like a paste.
And the fermented fish your cultures in your area eat, it literally would make your eyes water. It's stronger than any onion or ammonia that you could possibly.
This stuff will knock you on your ass. I don't care. I don't care if you work in. I don't care if you work for the county coroner's office.
I am familiar with that.
Will put you on the floor.
I am familiar with the fermented fishes that some of them folks can eat, man, from that part of the world.
That's what fueled the Viking conquests, though.
That's right.
They loaded up their boats with barrels of that stuff and lived on it for a year while they
lived off of that stuff.
That's right. And they kicked ass everywhere they went. So I think the moral is we need to eat more lutefisk.
That's right. Yeah. And there are songs and laments of it on YouTube.
Yep.
And
that must be why those cultures raise people that like are 6'8", right?
Yeah. That was the whole thing. It forced people to become more dominant because whoever the biggest one was like, hell no, I ain't eating that crap, and they smashed other people down. That's why they were so dominant. It forced people to become unfrail very quickly.
No. The positive thing was the reason why they raided other countries is so they could get other food to add to the staple.
Yeah, exactly. That wasn't fermented fish.
They're like, we're tired of eating this fermented fish out of a barrel. We got to find some real food.
That's right.
It's too damn cold. We can't eat anything but fermented fish, for Christ's sake. Feed us.
That's why we're angry.
That's why we're angry Vikings.
That's why we're so angry. Okay, back to this. We got to back this up.
And it's like pickled herring. How the hell you eat that shit?
Oh, dude, I'm okay. This okay. Here we go. We're playing the video. Here we go.
Good times.
God, I'm trying to think of anything. I'm trying as he's dipping fork into opened jar, and it looks like fresh and open. I'm trying to think of other than canned peaches or something like that, any sort of jarred fruit. I'm trying to think of what I literally go right into a jar and eat out of.
A T1 hooker.
Good one, Coach. Good one.
Yeah, that was that.
Fuck your 49ers, A-bomb.
Dude, that picture of A-bomb's hilarious. That. Oh.
Good stuff.
I've got a buddy that will crack open one of those sealed pouches of tuna and dig in. And I'm like, you're disgusting, bro. Literally, you're disgusting. How dry is that tuna? Ugh. What?
I got my boss at work does that.
Yeah. Or I've got friends that will literally eat the sardines out of the can. I'm like, dude, ugh. And not only that, but get that disgusting smell out of here.
I do that. Do you do that, Bum?
I've done that many times.
Oh yeah, that's a dinner for me. A lot of times is just open up a can of sardines and eat it right out.
Yep.
Oh, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to think of. Okay. I think I've got it. What's that? All right. What's the stuff? Okay, comes in the white paper wrapping on the small can, and it's that meat stuff. I can take that right out of the can.
Deviled ham.
Spam.
Deviled ham.
The deviled ham. I could take the deviled ham out of the can, but I got to put it on a piece of bread or a cracker. Then I can eat it.
Yeah. Deviled ham is good. Peanut butter. I'll open up a jar. Oh, that's not, open up a jar of peanut butter, take a spoonful, and do that. But that sauerkraut. How about anybody like sauerkraut?
No.
Costco sells it with their hot dogs. Every once in a while it's all right, but not really.
Kimchi. If you're into Asian fermented stuff, kimchi. Good stuff.
I'm into Asian porn. Does that count?
Yeah, they got the latest star. Her name is Kimchi.
Yeah, it's actually
Good one, Mark.
Yeah, Asian porn is a lot like sauerkraut. It has that same sort of twang to it, right?
Well, Coach, the thing with kimchi is when you go to eat it, you can't see it because there's pixels all over the front of it.
Right. You like noodle?
You really can't eat sauerkraut because it's a mad German.
Good line there, Boom. Good line. Yeah. Okay, back to the video. Here we go.
God damn.
No, he's scraping the crap out of the lid. What the hell?
Was all that bullshit you were
Oh man.
typing during the Share Beer show?
Oh!
Whoa! Shit.
That is great. Look
That's
at that, man.
That was right out of 1988.
Oh my God.
More chins in a Chinese phone book.
With that fucking trash talk. Back to the TTC, bitch.
Oh!
Dude, this is
Long
great.
hair.
And that's really it for this video.
Oh man.
Okay. We got a lot of mileage out of that minute and 2 seconds right
Joe,
there.
can
Yeah.
I see you again at your computer?
Oh yeah, that was actually a selfie that I sent him just for the video.
Right,
Yeah.
Right there, yeah. God dang, dude. Oh my goodness. this
And
is
I
great.
like that there's the other little one.
Yeah, it's got the chairman down there.
Dude, this is great.
Oh man.
That is excellent right there, isn't it? That is so good.
Oh my
That's
God.
hilarious, man. Yeah. Fantastic job right there, I gotta admit. That was pretty good.
Okay,
Wow.
speaking of the chairman, we are going to wrap things up with the chairman. Chairman, it's a good thing he's not doing any more sauce reviews because he may not have had any nuggets on which to over pour his sauce. I believe the chairman snowed in.
Oh, look at all that snow. Or
No,
is that, that's his
that's
basement.
a little crawl space in the basement there.
Yeah.
But
That's his bunker.
Yeah, the chairman is iced in, so he has broken out his Chef Boyardee cans that I believe he purchased for the pandemic, if I'm not mistaken. So
thank you for the reminder. SpaghettiOs I can eat out of the can. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the chairman is going to eat something right out of the can here.
Raviolis. The Chef Boyardee ravioli. Yeah. Chef Boyardee products I can eat out of the can in a pinch. Yes. I have. Yep. That's a good reminder. SpaghettiOs. Yep. Out of the can. Yep.
So with the chairman here, go to 1 minute, 15 seconds.
Okay. 1:15.
Roll the tape.
Roll tape. Yeah.
Yep. It's time.
Oh, and that's what he's having, raviolis. Yep.
Time to dip into the canned good collection. When in Rome, dog.
When in Rome? Why? Because there needs to be an Italian reference when having canned raviolis from some made-up Italian chef.
When you're buried in layers of ice in an ice storm. Chef Boyardee beefaroni.
Now he says it's beefaroni, not ravioli.
He's got
pop that top one time.
Oh, it's beefaroni?
Yeah, no, they got beefaroni and they do have ravioli, but beefaroni is like macaroni with beef in it and tomato sauce, if I remember right. Yeah.
Watch him eat this. It almost looks like ravioli when he pulls it out of the can.
Oh, okay.
So maybe he just can't read. I don't know.
No.
And watch his face. Watch the face.
He's like, oh.
Yeah, look at it. We got to rewind that. Took a little bit for that reaction, but
yeah,
he's cringing. He's cringing. You can see it when he tips his head.
That's cold right out of the can.
Look at all the drippage that happens. All the drippage, man. He should have used a fork. Look at all that drippage. Look at, wow. I wonder what he thinks about it.
Mikey, he likes it.
Oh, he didn't like it at all.
He's struggling there, man.
Yeah. Anything for his art, though. He's got to.
Yeah. Yeah, he suffers for his art. Oh!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that did not go good. No, we got to rewind the. Look at that. That was
the head tilt.
Oh, in the eye.
Oh. Yeah.
Not,
what's he going to say now? I want to hear what he says. It's
maybe
probably,
he should have had gefilte fish.
Yeah.
That's what he should have done.
Oh. Good God.
Oh, look at that.
Good God.
He's going to need that whole bottle of Coke to wash it down.
It's going to come out like a video.
He's still cringing.
45 did double malt.
He was still cringing.
Yeah,
Look out, that smug asshole attempt this challenge.
Well, look at him right here. Look at
It's going to come out like a video. 45 did double malt.
So from there, go to 5:30.
5:30.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he was.
So Joe, I just looked this up. Chef Boyardee in Jewish means gefilte fish. So yeah, there you go. That's the translation.
That literally from Google, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I just looked it up. Yeah.
They got the triple cross.
Yep, we're gonna call it a fail on the Chef Boyardee right out the can challenge. I don't know how that fat piece of shit Yellow Groove did it. Must be an EBT card thing. That's fucking god awful. Yeah.
Yeah. He needs to do. Should we do a hashtag gefilte fish challenge? You know, I am going to be stuck on this gefilte fish. I swear to God.
Double malt.
And then from there, go to 9 minutes, 5 seconds.
Oh my God! I would love to see what he thought of gefilte fish. My mother can suck down tons of those. What are they? Artichoke hearts, the jarred artichoke.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Or pickled eggs, bro.
Ew.
Pickled eggs.
Have you seen those red jars of pickled
Ew.
eggs?
Yeah.
For Christ's sake,
I've seen it. No, I've had jalapeno pickled eggs, and those are actually enjoyable.
Are
Eating
they?
those right out of the jar.
Oh,
Pickled pig's feet. Your mom eat pickled
No.
pig's feet?
she does, and no, thank you. Yeah.
The boss's dad used to love pickled pig's feet.
Oh, my mother. Oh, yeah, that's my mother. Oh,
I think it's
I
a
had pig's
generational thing. Yeah, I
And that
think it's
menudo about 2 months ago. You guys remember? It was good. Warmed up, and menudo is good. Very good.
yeah.
And good
yeah,
for
that's
you,
a
Mark.
very traditional thing. Is that in beans or in menudo? Yeah, very traditional. Or in pozole. Yeah.
Almost there. So yeah, Chef Boyardee. I don't know. I think I would probably choose starving to death over Chef Boyardee. Facts, dog. Facts. Double malt.
And that's it.
Oh,
I'm not sure I don't know if I've ever seen that 40-ounce empty box in any of his videos before.
The Country Club?
Doesn't have Country Club.
Yeah. It is a new one.
But that's definitely an older box because it says Country Club Malt Liquor.
Yeah. But the box looks like it's in good shape. So it's probably, yeah.
Yeah. So I've never seen that one before. But
Maybe he only has one. Yeah.
But the chairman still doesn't have what I have behind me, the Schlitz Bull box.
That's right.
And speaking of that Country Club, we're going to have something very special coming up regarding the former Country Club Malt Liquor in a few weeks on the Malt Liquor Report.
All right.
Possibly as soon as next week. Depends on how well Amazon.com comes through.
Okay.
right. Yeah. Well, thank you, Billy D.
Yeah, we managed to take a small amount of videos and stretch them out pretty good.
Well, you know how we do around here, that's for sure.
And now we got Joe. We gave Joe a new obsession, and it's gefilte fish. So
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, this week's report was.
you know what I hear, Joe? I hear gefilte fish is best had when listening to Super Vinyl.
Oh,
on
is
the
God.
tubes. You have to listen to music on a tube amplifier on vinyl to get the best out of gefilte fish.
Get the
Have
best
you
out
had
of
said gefilte fish, Mark? Have you had that before?
No.
And
But I've
you've
sat
never had
next
it
to
either.
somebody who has had it and they didn't die, so I'm assuming it's
So
okay.
nobody on the show has tried that.
No,
No.
I never have.
Well, there we go, Joe. There you go, Joe.
One final note as we go out here. This old Polish was absolutely horrible, and I mean,
bad.
Yeah, I mean, like regular malt liquor tastes better. Yeah, this was not very.
Good.
I don't know. Well, it might have been brewed with craft ingredients to make it taste like malt liquor, but since it's craft ingredients, it may go bad quicker.
Yeah. I mean, there is something to be said. The high fructose corn syrup does last a bit longer in the can.
Yeah. And this isn't exactly fresh anymore. This is like 6 months old.
Oh, yeah.
Or longer. So got a whole case of this. Whoops. Got a whole case to do something
Well,
with.
I'm sure I'll have one or two down here, and I can try one on the show in May. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I'm actually sorry. I'm reading descriptions of gefilte fish as we speak here.
And I'll be right back. I got to check the mail. I'm expecting a box from DLAC. Speaking of malt liquor, DLAC in Washington, D.C. My box from him is overdue, and there's going to be some craft beer in it that he didn't want. And if that box is out on the doorstep, I might open it and drink a beer on it.
All right. It'll be chilled.
Yeah.
It would be cold enough,
Yes, it
that's
will.
for sure. Yeah. That's so here is a look at gefilte fish and how it might possibly be served. And apparently it's controversial. It's a controversial sort of dish, I guess. A patty made of ground up varieties of fish, matzo meal, and spices boiled in fish broth.
Okay.
Typical main ingredients include fresh water fish like pike, carp, and most commonly whitefish.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Gefilte
far,
fish
so
is
good.
named from the Yiddish for stuffed fish, and is commonplace to have on festivals in Shabaz. Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Some say that gefilte fish became popular due to how it's made. The deboning meant some Jews who don't want to break the rules of things you shouldn't do on Shabbat would feel more comfortable having the fish because they weren't choosing not to have the bones. Also, the addition of breadcrumbs or matzo meal meant they could make the fish last longer. Huh. So it's
almost like a fish, almost like a meatball fish. Because
that makes it sound more
matzo and stuff. That's like the corn, it's like the breadcrumbs in a meatball, so.
Right. So now it definitely sounds a little bit better. No.
Well, to me, it sounds like, and Mark being in the South, he's familiar with fish patties. Yeah. Like you make these fish patties with breadcrumbs and that sort of thing, and you fry them typically.
It's like a fish hush puppy without the frying. It's like the fish hush puppy before you would fry it. Yeah.
That's okay. All right.
I'm game. I'm game for gefilte fish. I say do it. Man. I put a little Tabasco sauce on it, like Moeller did. He put some hot sauce. I mean, that sounds and put some Tabasco sauce.
Is he of the Jewish?
Why is gefilte fish in jelly? Is one here? Okay. Why is this is detracting me a little bit? Here is how Google adds
Manischewitz gefilte fish.
Every glass jar of this
Manischewitz
has blobs of ground fish suspended in gnash and whatever that is, cloudy, gelatinous goo. That's
gelatinous glue.
Oh, okay.
Frankenstein's cloudy gelatinous goo.
Yeah. It's made from so it's basically fish stock that's just cooked down. So the cartilage turns into
The cartilage coagulates the stock in a jello-like consistency that Bill Cosby would just love.
That just made it so much better.
I've got 5 gallon jars of it showing up at Costco here in the next couple of weeks. So I'll get one for you.
Oh, here's
Boss, divorce him now. Boss, divorce him now.
We're gonna click. Here's the same one he had.
Yeah.
So apparently I can get it at my local Fry's for $8.29.
You can get the stuff at Walmart for $6.
Walmart. Yeah, here it is at Walmart for $6. So that's a deal. Such a deal.
That's the same price as a Mac rib, basically.
I could pick it up today, apparently, at my local Walmart.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Yeah, I could actually pick it up right now in the next.
Yeah.
It's an aisle
click on the
5.
thing and have it delivered. You can get it before the end of the show.
It's an aisle A5. So as soon as the show's over, I could go pick this jar up.
Yeah.
I still want to know why they say gefilte. I don't see it at all. It says gefilte. Gefilte?
So this is the same exact brand he had.
Yeah.
42 calories per serving.
See?
1 gram of fat. How much sodium? 255.
Look at the ingredients, Joe, please.
Oh, you can't quite see the ingredients.
They don't want you to know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you gotta ask, right? If you gotta ask,
I'm getting one. Well, gefilte fish challenge. Yeah.
gefilte fish challenge. Oh, wait a minute. I should have scrolled down. Look, here we go. 2.3 pounds. What product details? Yashuda matzo gefilte fish original 24 ounce. That's all.
Oh well, there's no MSG, so yeah, let's definitely get in there.
Yeah, it's healthy.
Oh, here's the ingredient. The ingredients of gefilte fish and broth: water, fish, which is carp.
Oh no!
Onions, sugar, egg whites, matzo meal, carrots,
no,
potato starch, pepper, and
no.
carrageenan.
So we have so much carp in
Carrageenan.
Idaho. You're allowed to kill all the carp you want for free. There's too much carp. That tells me everything I need to know. There's carp in there. That's great. Gentlemen, enjoy with your saltines. I'll buy your saltines and leave it out of here. This is disgusting. This is problematic. In my state,
problematic.
Oh yeah, that's not a delicacy. You know what? I'm gonna stop. It's gonna get bad. I'm gonna stop.
Coach, are you saying that a couple letters in carp should be rearranged?
No. What I'm do I dare? It's offensive as hell. Do I dare?
Coach, go to your local Walmart, aisle A5, and you can find
pick up a bottle and try it yourself.
Yeah.
When the guy that wrote Mein Kampf makes a bunch of people starve, I would absolutely eat that. And that's why carp is disgusting. We don't eat carp. It's borderline poisonous to people. No. I will send you guys the saltines. Enjoy yourselves with that. What's the other? What's the other thing?
Mark, if we're gonna go all in, what?
It's like Brunschweiger. You guys would know what Brunschweiger is? It's like Brunschweiger.
I've never had it. I know what it is, but I've never tried it.
It's good bait for catfish. That's for sure. I've had sandwiches though with it, fried, slice it up, fried. It's like bologna. It's the same thing.
I've had really good peppered homemade head cheese.
I don't think I've ever had head cheese.
Yeah, I never have.
That's all the extra stuff. Yeah.
Really good homemade head cheese.
It's probably pretty good. I'm sure it's probably really tasty. Yeah.
Not the crap you buy in the stores.
Yeah.
I mean,
the real stuff.
Get it from a good meat market. It's fantastic stuff.
Yeah. Oh, it's super rich. Yeah, I imagine it's just really.
Andrew, have you had duck meat?
Duck meat, baby. Here, duck. Get you some. Yeah.
Now, I think, gefilte fish. Yep. Coach can be the judge. He's not going to have it, so he can judge our reactions.
Yeah, I'm getting a little.
I'm all in. I'm all in on the gefilte fish challenge.
I'm getting a little pumped for this. This is
Mark. You have a college degree,
right?
At the end of that sentence, it's an E. Where does the come from? That where the pronunciation gefilte? Where does that?
I'm not Yiddish. That's where gefilte comes from.
Gefilte.
Oh, you know the English language. There's all kinds of. There's no rules. No consistent rules. So
hey, it's similar to the pronunciation of America. You just take the A out of it. America. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure we could come up with other words that end in E where it's pronounced with a
it's similar to like, you know, places like Massachusetts, for instance. You know, they just take all the R's out of stuff. You know, car park. You know what I'm saying? The captain. You know what I'm saying? Like they just take all the R's out of stuff. Car park. You know, it's freaking great.
I think Mandy's trying to talk Coach into having that gefilte fish.
Yeah, she has a secret yearning for gefilte fish.
I think.
She said, "Remember your prom day?" I said, "I do remember that gefilte fish."
Yeah, yeah. I think it actually explains your whole sex life right there. Yeah, if you're not willing to get in the gefilte fish,
it explains your sex life, pal, not mine. Yours, pal.
Yeah, the fact that I'm willing to actually try to get in the nitty gritty. What do you think there?
Joe, I added a couple of links in the sidebar there.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Here we go. This could be scary. This is on the other thing that was in question there. This is referencing that. Let's see here.
What is it?
With a feeling of dread, as visions of lutefisk danced in my head. The thought of the smell made my eyeballs start burning. The thought of the taste set my stomach to churning. For I'm one of those who good Swedes rebuff, a Scandinavian boy who can't stand the stuff. Each year, however, I played at the game to spare Mama and Papa the undying shame.
This is actually very similar to the record bum that you wanted and finally discovered. This is that sort of deal.
Oh yeah, that looks like be just as hard to find.
Yeah,
the lutefisk lament.
Actually, it should be a little easier since it's copyright 1981.
Well,
so,
mine's 80.
Scan disc music.
Yeah, that's correct. It practically says skank disc.
Roger Erickson and Charlie Boone.
They were a pair of radio personalities on WCCO here in
Yeah.
Hey, are we not going to talk about the Cincinnati TV personality? Are we not talking about that?
Oh yeah, Johnny Fever.
Tried it at the
we got to talk about Johnny passed away too.
What happened?
Howard
Johnny
Hessman
Fever passed away.
WKRP, right?
Howard Hessman from WKRP.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
The guy who played the DJ on WKRP died. Yeah.
Oh, he passed away. Oh,
he was he like 80, 84 or something like that? He was pretty old.
I think 81, older than I knew.
Give a big cheers to
81. He had some complications after some colon surgery.
To Hank Aaron, that's for sure. Today would have been his birthday. So cheers, salute to all these people.
Howard Hessman.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah. Hilarious, man. This is freaking great. I swear.
WKRP in Cincinnati.
Look how many things you learned from this. Every week it's freaking something, man. We learned
only a 2-minute clip from the local news channel too. There, Joe, how it's made.
Gefilte fish. I swear to God, I am going to be looking for. I need to go to the store anyway.
Gefilte fish challenge.
When do we want to do this? I'm up for it.
Yeah,
I'm curious. Wait a minute. I need to look. I want to look and see. I'm going to put challenge at the end of this and see if there is a gefilte fish challenge.
Bum, I'll send my sister to your house, man. You can have it. There.
Oh, there is. Okay. Here we go.
You put challenge on the end of anything now.
People try gefilte fish for the first time. Here we go. We're all
gefilte fish. Is that how you say it?
Gefilte fish.
Gefilte fish.
Oh my God!
It looks like he's got carrots on top, and that looks like pickled beets in the middle.
Oh, okay. This isn't helping. This is
Every old Jewish person in my family loves the gefilte fish at Passover.
Passover.
I never brought myself to try it.
My boyfriend is Jewish, so I think I've seen it at like breakfast.
Breakfast? We're cold. And then prepare for Shabbat, yeah.
It's kind of cat foodish to me.
I think it's thrown on the grill, probably, and covered in batter.
I don't know anything about it. Going in blind.
See, we're not the only ones here.
In Dylan's broth, it's not really an appealing concept.
Oh, it's like tuna.
It smells like chicken broth.
Oh.
I thought it was gonna be mushy, but like it's this giant
Oh God! Oh!
jelly compound.
It's mushy, but it's okay.
Oh!
It's cold.
Oh my God.
It's pleasant. Sort of a mildly fishy matzo ball.
The fish aftertaste is so wrong.
It's fish. Like, what do you expect?
There was a sandy element.
Oh!
It's like sardine spines.
It's decent. It's like liver pate.
It's like really bland tuna in a ball.
It's not that bad.
My nose is running.
After years of seeing my grandparents and parents eat this and looking really gross, I expected to be completely disgusted. But this is fine. I could eat this.
It's not the worst thing in the world. Like, I can eat this and be very polite about it.
I like it a lot. It tastes really familiar to me.
Okay.
It's, to each their own. You have to respect everyone's cultures.
I would never eat these again on purpose. If someone wanted to torture me, this would be a great way to do it.
We will give him the final word right there. Gefilte fish. That I feel like I am gonna side with this guy. I feel like, right?
Have you ever had that it's is it Thai?
Shit? Yes, I've had shit.
No,
before.
fish balls. Fish balls.
Fish balls.
It's Asian. I don't know if it's Thai or Vietnamese, but they're basically the same concept. It's like fish cooked in a broth, basically a spicy broth. So same thing.
Well, I haven't had fish balls, but last week we watched Moeller eat fish dicks.
That's true. Fish sticks. Oh,
I tell you,
I
feel like
since we're talking about balls, did you hear deer nuts are pretty cheap?
Whoa.
Deer nuts.
Yeah, they're under $1.
Oh.
That's not crickets. That's
that was about really similar to duck meat there, pal. That was dangerously-
They're under $1
joke.
He's still laughing. He's laughing at his own joke. That's hilarious.
It's a Minnesota thing. Sorry.
I don't know what I'm after watching that video, I'm a little more scared.
Yeah, nope. Gefilte fish challenge. We're doing it.
Coach is obviously not doing it. Joe, you've swayed back and forth like 5 different times.
No, we can peer pressure we can peer pressure Joe into doing it.
pronounce it the right way, and I'll try it with you. But don't say when there's no a at the end.
Just the way it is. Tradition.
That's the way it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not. English major. No, it's not.
Every single person in the video literally said it the same way too.
So
Yiddish.
now
It's from Yiddish.
Yeah.
Coach, that's all right. I got into an argument with my best friend this week over the proper way to pronounce the current month that we're in.
well, apparently, according to your math with the gefilte fish, I live in America.
So, Bum, was it February or February?
I have always contended that it's pronounced the way it's spelled, exactly the way it's spelled, February. He said, no, it's February. And I said, no, anybody, including all the people on the news who say February, are pronouncing it wrong. It's just laziness. And damned if I did not look it up. And it says both ways are accepted now.
Right.
I guess because so many people have mispronounced it, it's now just the laziness has allowed.
You can say gefilte, or you can say gefilt. The E can be silent, but it's not gefilta. I can tell you that. It's not. It's just not.
I'm going to come up with a word that ends in E that with the similar sound at the
If
end.
it ends in E, it should sound like eh, like it's said being said in Canada. You felt eh?
Look what you guys are doing to Joe. Look at what Joe's doing. Look what you're doing to him.
Yeah, Joe's
Look at his
thinking.
face.
There's steam coming out of his ears. He's thinking.
Gears are turning.
I am gonna buy it, and we'll see what happens.
I'm anxious. When are we going to do it?
When we do it next week or the week after. It's got to be soon.
Yeah. We'll do it for pre-Super Bowl show.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
2 weeks.
No, next week.
Oh, that's right. Next week is the Super
Next
Bowl.
week, the
At
12th.
least do it after the Super Bowl so you don't throw up that day, Joe. Come on, man. Your Rams are in the Super Bowl. Let's not screw this up.
I hear eating gefilte fish is a good luck thing.
Well, we know what Andy thinks. I mean, he's putting stuff on the screen here.
Andrew, why are you calling yourself Sex Bone?
Yeah.
Andy?
And look two below that, and then you'll see me. Right? Yeah, the pencil neck. Yeah, pencils.
Andrew, did you post that? Andrew, be honest. Did you post
Negative,
that?
Ghost Rider.
Ghost
Rider. The pattern is full. Okay.
Okay. Now that I know I
Rider,
can
the
get
pattern
it
is
at Walmart, that's around the corner from me.
The gefilte fish challenge. What do you think, boss? Gefilte fish challenge? No. Boss says no.
Yeah, I'm
She's the smartest woman I ever met in my life.
Yeah, she's
We're
a
doing
very
the gefilte fish challenge next week.
she's a highly intelligent lady too.
She's shaking her head. Like, no.
Who's actually a food expert. That was enough people sampling gefilte fish in that video. Where
No, you got to do it. You got to do it.
Oh,
gefilte fish. See, next week is Valentine's Day weekend. What better way to show the woman you love your love than gefilte fish?
even she said, "Gross."
Hey, but that's after 33 years of being together. That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, don't let that slow you down.
That's
You know what would be the perfect thing to wash down the gefilte fish with? I don't know if
Manischewitz wine.
I don't know if I can even get beer from this brewery anymore. Schmaltz Brewing.
Mm-hmm.
They have a lot of Jewish themed.
There's Hebrew. There's Hebrew too.
Yeah, they make Hebrew. They make bittersweet Lenny in honor of Lenny Bruce. That would be the perfect thing to wash
Schmaltz
down.
Brewing, yeah.
It would have to have some kind of lager, or perhaps even some kind of IPA, some kind of crazy IPA.
I'm up for it. Yeah.
I'll look for it if I find it. I'll damn sure.
Or
find it.
no, Joe, in the absence of being able to find something appropriate, in the absence, Joe, if you can't find it, maybe you can get some from Deschutes. Maybe you can still find some Jubilation Ale.
Yeah, Jubilale. Yeah.
Right. If you can't find that, Joe, or the two above, just go to your local corner and give the local prostitute $20, and she'll have the same smell, probably the same taste, and man, just try that out.
Oh my god!
Yeah, try that out.
Wow.
It might come with the side of AIDS, but hey,
it's funny, isn't it? Like I'm going from almost never heard of this stuff before in my life to it's literally down the street from my house. I didn't know it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Pick it up.
And we're talking about it for the next half hour.
Right? Yeah.
You got to get it. You got to leave the jar unopened. We'll open up the jar, take a fork, scoop one out, and right on live on YouTube.
You can eat some straight, or are we allowed to?
Hot sauce?
No, you can put some hot sauce. Yeah. But we gotta open the jar, crack the jar, get the jar cracked, open it up, scoop out, put some hot sauce on it, and yeah. Yep.
Got mine ready to go already.
Yeah.
Do you seriously have a jar? Oh, I thought you had gefilte fish.
No. Amazon's not that quick.
Bum always has something he pulls out from underneath his desk. Goes, hey, look, I got gefilte fish.
It does.
I've been saving this for 5 years, waiting for you to talk about it.
You never know.
All within arm's reach.
Gefilte fish.
I'll get it back, gentlemen.
That is, what did I do here? I just hit a button and now my whole screen.
What better way to say I love you, honey, than gefilte fish? She turned away.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, we're out of here, guys.
Yeah. Buy your gefilte fish early before it gets. You don't want to go in there next Saturday morning and find it all gone, because then you'd be in trouble.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Okay. Next Saturday, gefilte fish challenge.
Gefilte fish challenge. That'll have to be the show title for next week.
The gefilte fish challenge.
I'm stoked.
Uh-oh. Andrew's opening up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm a little.
What do we got here? We got something.
Andrew, yeah. Let's see here.
A train.
All right.
Oh, you knew we couldn't make it through a whole show.
So that was like a scale. Is that a die cast train?
But it's painted up in a special Caterpillar EMD paint scheme using the Caterpillar yellow.
Caterpillar yellow. So is it Union Pacific or what is it? What's the
It's a EMD demonstrator.
Huh.
Because Caterpillar bought electromotive division of General Motors.
Oh, okay. All right. Which used to make the the trains. Yeah. Huh.
And Caterpillar bought it under their Progress Rail division.
So do they still make them then?
Yeah, they're still used today. They make about 4 different versions of it.
Huh. Caterpillar yellow.
In fact, I've got. Just give me a second here. Got a few magazines to page through here.
Man.
I just gotta find something.
There we go.
Okay. Oh, so talking about EMD then?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember seeing those trains in Pittsburgh, especially.
Well, there's one in Spooner, Wisconsin, that's getting restored. It's one of these.
Oh, that's an old one. Yeah, that's from like the 30s or 40s, right?
Actually, like 1920s.
Wow, aerodynamic.
Is that a streamliner?
Yeah,
yep.
Streamliner. Yeah,
it's articulated. It's all one piece. It's like 3 separate cars, but the back end and the front share one truck frame.
Huh. So kind of like that bus that was on the bridge that collapsed in Pittsburgh, Bum.
Exactly. Yeah.
There you go. Here's what it looks like when it hits the snow. When it hits the snow.
Oh, pretty cool. All right. Well, I'm going to have to end all this excitement. Time to get out of here, my friend.
Yep.
I hate to interrupt train talk because, that's pretty good stuff. But, yeah, we
Well, without the trains, we won't be able to get them containers off of the ships that are still out in the harbors.
Yeah, you won't be able to get without the trains, you couldn't get the gefilte fish.
Yeah, you won't be able to get the gefilte fish
into your local store.
How would we ever get the gefilte fish?
Yeah.
And make sure you subscribe, smash that
Yes, smash the bell for notifications when we do the Gefilte Fish Challenge next week. And if you want to buy our merch, we're going to be doing Scherebeer Gefilte Fish. You can buy your own Scherebeer Gefilte Fish.
We're going to do a T-shirt up, Gefilte Fish Challenge. And put the date on.
Yeah. This is, oh my God. This is
Gefilte Fish greater than malt liquor. That's what we're going to do. It's going to be Gefilte Fish and a little greater than symbol and malt liquor.
I'm going to throw up.
Exactly.
I threw up a little bit in my mouth. Okay.
We're out. We'll see you next week.
Later, John.
Jody for president. Jody for president.
Yeah.
Go Rams.
Yeah.
Go Rams. Hey.
See you next week.